Showbiz Shelly live in studio with Jorge Diaz, Andrew Jacobs. How are you guys?
Good. Happy to be here.
So you are the stars, of course, of Paranormal Activity, the marked ones. This was one of the freakiest ones for me. Yeah.
I'm glad you saw it.
This one was creepy.
But also one of the most fun ones, right?
Fun? There's bodies falling through the ceiling, and the last part where you're running through the house.
Yeah.
No, I almost wanted to vomit towards the end because it's that thing where
Did
you're
that
like,
scare you a lot?
It keeps you on the edge of the seat, that's for sure,
that's
right?
for sure. It's a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
It does. Now, you guys have been going all around the country talking about this movie, right?
Correct.
Have you gotten
Yeah,
the same response from people? Like, guys, it's creepy.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody's scared of it, which is
Yeah.
a good response, so we're happy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the whole point of it, so we're glad that,
Yeah.
And what's great to hear is that like people that don't even like horror films love this movie.
Yes.
And people that are fanatics of the whole franchise, all the Paranormal Activities, they like love it because it answers all these questions. And then there's like a big,
I know in the end when the
there's a crazy
Yes.
ending, and then it opens the door for all these new possibilities, pretty much, for what's to come.
Yeah, it does. And who would have thought the Simon Says game could be so scary?
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, but
yeah, that's definitely like the new scare game, so.
Exactly.
Yes.
I bet you're going to sell out on eBay all over the place.
right. So why don't you guys talk about you a little bit? So for those who don't know, I mean, interview. This is kind of like one of your first big.
This
things.
is my first
It
thing.
is, right?
I've never done anything else besides this, honestly.
So talk about how you got the role, how it happened, and what it's been
Definitely.
like.
You know, I decided to, you know, I had a kid, so, you know, when I had my kid, I was like, you know, I might as well step into this acting thing, see how it goes. And literally, you know, got my agent and everything, took headshots, started getting sent out, and this was literally my third audition into the whole game. Landed, you know, the lead role of a big, you know, paranormal franchise, which is an honor. And I didn't even know it was a paranormal film when we first got it. You know, it was a very secretive thing.
Okay.
So going into it, it's been a pleasure, you know, and I've been able to, you know, work a little bit more after, and then now I'm excited to see what else comes my way.
Well, this is your calling because you were fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Okay, and Jorge, for you, some people might know you.
Yeah, I've been working as an actor for a while, and then I was on a series on Hulu. It was called Islo's High, and then I've done like a bunch of indie films and guest spots on like different random TV shows, and I'm always doing like random commercials. But never have I been part of a project of this magnitude. You know what I mean? And it's still kind of surreal. Like even like being here right now in Chicago, talking to you on this radio show, that people around the world are actually seeing this. So I'm excited too to see what doors open up. And I think 2014 is going to be hopefully a really good year. You know, it already started off at a good start. So.
It's like the first movie that came out this year.
Yeah,
so,
it's a good start.
And you're fantastic in it too.
Oh,
and you guys together are just so good, the two of you.
That brotherly love, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it starts off like kind of like a romantic comedy. You know what I mean?
It is a bromance at first. And did you guys sort of feel that right away when you went into it? Like, oh, this is my bro.
Yeah, I mean, because what's funny is when we went to the audition, like I said, it was very secretive. You know, we couldn't even take out the scripts that we were given outside of the room. They gave us like 10, 15 minutes, you know, look at that over. And we auditioned as basically interviews as our character. And then after that,
improvised interview pretty much.
Okay.
And then after that, they put us into groups. And the first group I was in, it was with him and some other girl. And so I've been with...
Yeah, so coincidentally, we were
beginning.
together in the very first group of actors they matched up.
And from an interview that we just, like, you know, read about, our director, Christopher Landon, actually said that the moment he saw us together, at the end of it, he looked at the casting director and said, "We're done. This is it." And they continued auditioning people from all over, Texas. But
they kept on coming back to us, which is kind of cool, you know?
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's an honor to us.
Now, there's so many crazy scenes in this one, and I don't want to give away too much for people who haven't seen it. But for you guys, what was the best scene to film? Which scene were you just? I mean, there's so many creepy ones. I don't even really want to know.
To watch. You know, my scariest part, you know, that's actually the part that creeped me out the most was when I'm in the basement by myself. When I go after, you know, my dog, Chavo, and
I'm getting goosebumps.
That figure that comes through the sheets and just runs at me and attacks me. Yeah. Watching that was scary because I didn't know how it was gonna be. The whole sounding, everything, you know, the way they edited it was really good. The fun parts that I had was doing all the stunts. You know, being able to be attached to these big cranes and harnesses and being launched in the skateboard and all the crazy stuff that we did. That was like a lot of fun.
Is that how they did it with crazy cranes?
Yeah, we had like this huge crane blocking off like the whole street.
Yeah,
like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, what about for you?
I think the most fun part about it is, I mean, the way they intertwine like the other stories. So even I don't want to give out too much, but shooting at some of the locations of the other films, because I've been a fan of the franchise. I saw the first one in the theaters, and I was like, And when something happens with the third one, and there's a location, and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "This is the place." So I was kind of creeped out at the same time, but I was like a little kid at Disneyland, you know. I was like, "Whoa, this is so cool."
Yeah. So was it scarier to watch it than to actually do some of those scenes?
Yeah, it's definitely scary to watch it.
Yeah.
But you know what's so funny is that, it is creepy. I mean, nothing really crazy happened while shooting it, but a lot of the spaces we shoot at, it's very real. They don't build any sets, so
yeah.
we're
all the
shooting
Botanica scenes.
Yeah, like the Botanica, the spiritual shop.
That's all
healer.
real.
He's
real.
That's a real guy, a real space, and each space had its own energy. So a lot of times it would give you goosebumps, and it'll creep you out in a sense. Or I was hesitant to like touch stuff.
Was the apartment where you guys ended up having, you know, where everything happened, was that set up like that? Or it wasn't like that, was it? As like
No, it wasn't like that.
It was this rundown.
It was a rundown apartment.
Okay.
You know, they took it over, refurnished everything. You know, built it to what it was.
And then they aged it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the basement part, you know, that's like the real basement. I mean, they did of course dress it and everything, but doing those scenes, that was definitely creepy because.
Yeah.
You know, the whole crew was upstairs in Video Village, you know, watching us while we're down there by ourselves.
Oh.
So, I mean, we're in this dark space, you know, you definitely get goosebumps filming that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last thing I want to do, I do something called Shelly Shakes It Up.
Nice.
So I have a bunch of questions. It's a winter hat because, of course, it's cold here, right? So I just shake these up. And then if you guys just want to draw a question and answer, just random questions to sort of shake things up a little bit. Who wants to go first? Can you read my handwriting? Sorry.
Yeah, I can read it. I'll have Jorge go first.
Okay.
Which vice would you indulge if it had no negative side effects? Eating the world. I love food.
Good one.
I was actually a super chubby kid, like growing up. So I'm like, I love food, and I love even cooking, and it could be a vice. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah, because you know people are addicted to eating.
Yeah.
But I just love. You know what's so funny? Even as a little kid, my mom used to say I was 2 years old, and she's like, "Mom, I just love food. Me gusta la comida."
I love it. That's a good one.
Is there any way I could get a new question? Because is it possible? I just cheating, but I definitely.
Okay, I guess normally I would say no, but
I
because
appreciate
you guys
it.
are awesome.
It's something about disliking people. I like everybody. So.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
here,
Thank
so
you.
I'll take that one.
Oh, you take that
Okay,
one, definitely. All right.
Oh, nice call. Smooth moving.
Smooth move, you know, I got it.
That is pretty smooth. Okay.
You want to sit in that positive vibes into the atmosphere.
What's one thing you've done that you'd like to erase? Oh man.
Is that better or worse than this?
That's a perfect question.
That's a perfect one.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in a rough life. I've made a lot of bad decisions, and so I definitely erase my whole. I'll definitely erase a lot of stuff I did in my teenage years.
Really?
So, that's the biggest thing. I'd erase that, and definitely like all these tattoos I have on my body. I would definitely change it.
50.
I have like 50 tattoos throughout my whole body, and a lot of it I got starting at the age of 14. So that's also one thing.
So you literally want to erase?
Yeah,
some
I
of
mean my
those,
throat.
maybe?
I've been working on my throat and my stomach and stuff. That's almost all gone. So it's been.
So you have been doing it, like
Yeah,
the
I've been doing the laser removal.
Oh.
It's painful though. I don't know if I want to continue going through it, but I think I am.
So a lot of it you got when you were younger.
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
you're kind of looking back.
So it's just a
like,
bunch of stuff. Honestly, like
random.
it was just a bunch of my homies. Like, I'm tattooing. Let me touch you down real quick. So.
As if they're like Sharpies.
Exactly.
It sounds like
yeah,
a horror movie on its own, actually.
I mean, they didn't come out that
Okay.
bad though. People like it.
No, it looks good, but you guys are awesome, and thank you so much for
you're
stopping
Thank you for having
by.
us.
Thank you so
I
much.
could talk about this movie all day because I like scary movies, but
Awesome.
I love that.
it's a good one. But again, everyone should see Paranormal Activity, the
Go
marked
watch it.
ones,
In
in
theaters
theaters
now.
now. Yes, thanks you guys.
Thank you so